Tomorrow, when you get hungry, you're going to open a fridge or drive through a window, and you won't think twice about it. But for 99.9% of human history, that choice didn't exist. You had to find it, chase it, dig it up, or go without. For over 2 million years, every single one of your ancestors spent roughly half their waking life searching for food. Most days, they didn't know if there would be a meal at all. So what did they actually eat for all those years? The answer changes everything we think we know about health, hunger, and what it means to be human. Let's start with meat, because meat is the reason your brain looks the way it does. The earliest solid evidence of hominins eating meat comes from Olduvai Gorge in Tanzania, roughly 2.6 million years ago. Cut marks on ancient bones, made by stone tools. Meat completely restructured the human body. Before regular meat eating, our ancestors were like most other primates. Mostly plants, endless chewing, huge guts to digest fiber all day long. Meat changed that equation. A calorie-dense diet freed up energy the gut used to burn. That energy went straight to the brain, which tripled in size. Over 2 million years. Anthropologists studying the fossil record have documented that brain growth and meat consumption rise together, almost in lockstep. But meat didn't just fuel bigger brains. It gave our ancestors free time. A calorie-rich diet freed up hours humans could spend on tools, language, planning. In 2009, anthropologist Frank Marlowe published a detailed study of the Hadza people of Tanzania, one of the last groups on Earth, still living close to the original human lifestyle. Hadza diets shift constantly by season. Some months, honey made up a huge share of calories. Other months, it was tubers, berries, or meat. Over a year, Hadza foragers eat from more than 800 different plant and animal species. Marlowe argued that this constant variety is exactly what the human body evolved for. Your body was not designed to eat the way you eat right now. In 1984, anthropologists Mark Cohen and George Armalagos published a landmark study that changed how we see farming. They dug through skeletal remains, comparing people who lived before farming to people who lived after. Almost all of them showed the same thing: shorter bodies and worse teeth. After humans switched to farming grain, people did not get healthier, they got smaller. This was a trade, a more reliable food supply, but a far narrower one: wheat, barley, rice, corn, over and over. A physician's writings from ancient Greece already noted that farming villages suffered more disease than the hunters nearby. Historians had assumed for centuries that farming was straightforwardly an upgrade, but they kept reading the evidence selectively. Then modern science confirmed what those bones had been saying all along. In 2017, researchers led by Justin Sonnenberg and Jeff Leach studied the gut microbiome of Hadza foragers across an entire year. The diversity of their gut bacteria swung dramatically with the seasons, vanishing during dry months, then reappearing once the rains brought new food. Nobody engineered this. It happened automatically, as if some ancient program had been waiting inside their guts. The Hadza microbiome was dramatically more diverse than the typical Western gut, missing entire families of bacteria linked to fiber digestion. So what killed it? The answer is simpler than you'd think: grain. Around 10,000 years ago, in the Fertile Crescent, people began domesticating wheat and barley. Then came refined flour. Then sugar refining in the 1800s. Then in the 20th century, food companies industrialized, processing on a massive scale. And within a few generations, the diet humans had known for over 2 million years was gone. Here's the part nobody talks about. The word companion comes from the Latin com and panis. It literally means one who shares bread. For most of human history, eating together was survival, sharing meat or grain with the group you depended on. Hoarding food away from the group was treated as a serious offense. Then we industrialized it, shrank it down to a single serving, and we thought that was convenience. But here's what we lost. Modern humans eat ultra-processed food for an average of over half their daily calories. This food spikes your blood insulin far faster than anything your body evolved to expect. It floods you with insulin, then crashes your energy an hour later. Researchers have found that people who switched to a whole food, Hadza-style diet for just a few weeks significantly restore their gut bacteria diversity. We didn't just change what we eat. We eliminated an entire ecosystem inside our own bodies. Instead, we have chronic disease, and we treat it like bad luck. But what if it's not bad luck at all? What if craving something whole isn't your body malfunctioning? What if it's your body remembering what it was built to eat? For over 2 million years, your ancestors